Marvel Studios already looks to have lost the battle of releasing another Marvel Studios film in China. This, of course, being Shang-Chi. The next hope was The Eternals, which now looks like that has no hope of releasing there either. That's definitely not what they want. So with everything under a huge microscope in terms of what is allowed in China and what isn't, and them literally analyzing everything every actor, star, director, or anybody involved with the film has said in relation to China, more and more things are of course coming to light. We of course recently talked about Shang-Chi, and that is not looking good in terms of Shang-Chi ever appearing in anything that relates to a Chinese release date, which honestly could be, that could be problematic for the future. Now we find ourselves in the same position with The Eternals, because The Eternals director, Chloe Zhao, made some comments years ago that have, of course, they've reappeared online, and they've been discussed, and, they're not really good in hopes of lining things up for a solid future for Eternals releasing in China, or having even a hope of making it to the point where they could discuss a Chinese release date, because if you guys don't know, there's an entire department in China closely connected to the government that literally looks at everything. And then with the government, they approve 12 United States films per year. And again, if we look back at the history of Chloe Zhao in China, like, her Oscar win was censored in China. So, interesting, right? I mean, Best Picture, you think you would want that, but no. Like, China was like, we're not having none of that. We don't want people knowing what she's saying. And of course, much like Simu Liu for Shang-Chi, she has comments because she knows how that is, not just a story that her parents told her. And she talks about, the living conditions there, the lies, the misdirection, and how everything is, like, framed in a certain way. But when you're there, you see the reality of it. And this caused a lot of backlash, and now it's coming back to the forefront because, again, Shang-Chi re-sprung this conversation up, and The Eternals is the next release date, so they're trying to secure that release date, but China is looking at these comments going, so, what about this? And of course, if you look at how China would handle this, I'm pretty sure Chloe Zhao isn't going to come out publicly and apologize for her comments and opinions. That just doesn't seem likely. So, I mean, China's ban on this film is very much in question right now, and more than likely, if they can't work out some sort of big deal or something maybe monetary, which who really knows if China's interested in that, yeah, this thing's probably not releasing in China either. But like Shang-Chi, in the long run, I don't think that might affect the bigger grand scope of the entire thing, so I guess we just wait and see.